Hello, I'm Charlie.
And I'm Rosie.
And welcome to our channel, Seeing Our Travels. We have just spent the last 6 months travelling around Southeast Asia, and in this video we're reflecting on our journey.
We're going to go through the first country that we arrived in, which is Thailand, and hopefully we can give you some idea about this amazing country. So our first impression of Thailand is what a whirlwind. So it is so manic compared to England. It was a massive adjustment. If you have watched our previous video, you would know that we actually stayed on the road that we arrived in because we didn't know how to cross the roads. But it has to be the best place to arrive in Southeast Asia. Bangkok in general is madness. Chiang Mai is an absolute babe. And the Ko Islands, they are maybe not what we expected. So Koh Tao, gorgeous. Loved every minute of it. But Koh Samui, everyone was like, yeah, you have to go there. But it just felt like, for us British, what a Spain holiday would be like. Or maybe what an Australian would think that a Bali holiday would be like.
As UK citizens and due to COVID, we were fortunately allowed 45 days for free visa exemption in Thailand. However, this has now reverted back to 30 days. The best way to figure out what you need is to go onto your own government website, or alternatively, go on the website Passport Index.
Before arriving in Thailand, I'd done some research about what the best phone company was for Thailand, and we found that AIS was the best one. When arriving at the airport, you will find loads of different stalls for different companies. We went to the AIS company and found that you can get a 30-day SIM card, and that is 999 Thai baht, and it's kind of unlimited data, which is perfect. We only got one because we thought that maybe we'd find a cheaper one elsewhere. We did not. When looking for the second SIM card, we weirdly only could find one in close proximity that was in a upper class shopping mall. And we ended up getting a pretty rubbish deal of hardly any data for 350 Thai baht.
It is very doable to do mainland Thailand on a £50 a day budget for 2 people. That being said, we went over our budget when we went to Koh Phangan and Koh Samui due to being very touristy areas and therefore being much more expensive. That doesn't mean these places are to be missed just because of their price. They offer some amazing scenery and some iconic Thailand spots. Also, be aware that travelling long distances from location to location can be very expensive. For example, it cost us £75 for 2 people travelling on a 10-hour sleeper bus and a 4-hour ferry travelling from Bangkok to Koh Samui.
We spent over 40 days in Thailand, and it is such a huge country that you just barely scratch the surface. We ended up in Bangkok, Chiang Mai and the Ko Islands. We spent about 10 days in Bangkok, including stopovers, and it was just way too much time, and we just could have used it better. So for example, we could have gone to the west side of the country, going to places like Phuket, Krabi, Phi Phi, all that kind of stuff.
The drivers on the roads are chaotic. There does not appear to be any road safety or rules to be abided by. For example, trying to cross the road at a zebra crossing is a challenge in itself. Traffic lights seem to be an option for people and speed limits are just advised. Motorbikes might ride on the wrong side of the pavement with bags and bags of stuff. We also observe motorbikes with multiple dogs or even babies on them. Some cars look like they are overdue an MOT, but the majority are generally in good condition. The roads in most big cities like Bangkok are generally good. However, the further you venture out to the countrysides, the road surface will deteriorate. Just something to keep in mind if you're renting a scooter or a motorbike in Thailand.
The best mode of transport in Thailand is Grab. It can take you around most areas. However, if you are heading to Koh Samui, Koh Phangan or Koh Tao, they will not be for offer, and if they are, it will be pretty expensive. If you're waiting at the side of the road, you may be picked up by some randomers who class themselves as a taxi, but you can do this and it will be cheap, but it might be a little bit dangerous if you are on your own. Getting from city to city, so i.e. getting from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, vice versa, the best option you have is going through One2Go, and it is just an amazing option for you because it has all connections included and less worrying for you.
7-Eleven is one of the most common shops for foreigners and Thais alike. You won't be able to walk far in Bangkok without finding one. One of the main draws of 7-Eleven is it has food that can be heated or cold coffee ready to take away. The famous ham and cheese toasties are a total lifesaver and a perfect snack for anyone that wanting to have something quickly to take away. And what makes 7-Eleven even better is the super cold aircon. If you drink alcohol, be prepared that between 2 and 5 p.m. they do not sell any alcohol in 7-Eleven. So either have a beer ready in the fridge when you get back, or you're going to have to wait till after 5 o'clock.
The weather in Thailand varies from place to place, but from our experience we felt that Bangkok and the Koh Islands were really humid and really sweaty.
Look at these arms, look how sweaty they are. Grotty.
But because of the pollution in Bangkok, it just felt a little bit more intense.
Get away.
Chiang Mai is very dry and very doable, so if you're rubbish with the heat, this will be the place for you. The best time to come to Thailand is in December, purely because the temperature is a bit cooler and it is dry throughout that season.
It is very easy to find self-service washing in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. Self-service is not available on the Koh Islands, so you will have to rely on shop service or hotel service laundry. The main cities have some really nice laundromats that are very clean and super easy to work out how to use. Most will have Thai and English instructions, but if not, they will also have pictures that you can follow and make it very easy. In total, we've spent £15.67 on 5 washes.
From our experience, the only issue or broken communication that you will have in Thailand will be in Bangkok. And this is only in certain areas, so not to say in the whole of Bangkok you will have issues. So for example, if you went to Sukhumvit, which is the most touristy area, you will have absolutely no issues. But if you go to places like Suan Mali, which is where we stayed our first couple of days, where they don't rely on tourism and therefore they don't really need to have English. All other locations that we went to were very tourist orientated, so as a result we didn't have any issues. That's places like Chiang Mai, the Koh Islands and Khao Sok National Park. So if you're wanting a little bit more in-depth information on Thailand, then I recommend you head over to our YouTube channel and watch our playlist on Thailand. Or if you're someone who likes reading about a few things, we have a website and we've blogged all about it in a little bit more detail. So either one of those will help you out.
Thanks for watching our video, and hopefully some of the things we've said are helpful to you in planning your trip, or even make you want to start planning a trip.